Hey guys, I'm Matt with King Machinery, and today we're going to look at the Mahindra Roxor, an off-road vehicle. It's not really a UTV if you ask me, but it's not a truck. It's sort of this in-between thing. A lot of applications it's going to be good for. Not really here to sell it to you, just here to show you one and kind of show you around it and give you my opinion of it. We sell Mahindra tractors, and we're really excited to have this Roxor brand. I know my brother-in-law has one. He lives down in Texas, and I've been on some excursions with him in it. Been in some pretty bad situations and been able to get out of them. We actually embarrassingly drove it into a swamp that we didn't see in the dark, and it just sunk. And anyway, we were able to just drive right out of it. His has no modifications made on it. It just rolled right out. So I was pretty impressed. I kind of want one for myself. I have a horse farm, so for me, what I would use it for is you know, throw square bales in the back, go feed horses, buckets of feed, all that stuff. I probably would want a windshield and a roof so that I could do it in any weather, you know, snow or whatever. In the state of North Carolina, I'll just cover this right off the bat. It's one of the most #1 asked questions is, are they street legal? And they can be in the state of North Carolina. As this sits right now, it is not. It's got to have blinkers. It does have a parking brake that qualifies, so that's already done, but you would need to add blinkers. I believe you either have to have a windshield or you have to wear a full face shield helmet when you're driving it if you don't have a windshield. We'll add a link to this YouTube video that shows you what all you would have to go through. Again, that's in North Carolina. I don't know about other states. As you walk around the machine, you'll notice really quickly that it's a bit of a minimalist. There's not a lot going on, not a lot of bells and whistles, and it's made really thick, really heavy. Giant bolts stuck all the way through it, the leaf springs on the front and the back to support the load that you're going to be giving it when you're out bouncing around in the brush or in the woods. A lot of people actually use these as a starter for a rock crawling kit. So they'll put big tires on them and change the suspension and do all these things. They do come with a 2-year warranty. Now, if you go to doing all this stuff to it and changing a lot of stuff, that is going to void your warranty in some situations. So be mindful of what you're doing if that's what your plans are. Look a little more into that. The machine, because of how fast it can go, top speed of 55 miles an hour, it has these nets on the side that serve as a door to keep you obviously safe in a situation where you would be going over 50 miles an hour. There's a really cool little sticker on here that says don't do anything stupid. So yeah, please remember that. There's a little 12-volt plug in here if maybe you need a phone charger. You know, in my case, having a bit of a farm like I do, I would maybe use that to plug in a spray kit and put the spray rig in the back of the Roxor, drive around and spray my weeds and all the things that need to be done. It is a turbo diesel engine. This is where you would refuel, which is nice. If you make it road legal, you can just drive out to the truck stop and get yourself a coffee and fill the thing up. The back, real simple to open. It's also pretty heavy duty. As you see me opening it here, you can come, Ben will get us a good shot of it. All the rhino liner, or the reinforced tailgate, or the door on the back of the tailgate, you can see how strong it is. So yeah, this thing is just a little beast, man. It's like super strong. I mean, you just kind of beat on them, bang on them. You kind of see how just me shaking it. And it's a very sturdy machine. Again, it's not a truck, but I don't know that it's an off-road like a UTV. It's a kind of a marriage of the two. So a lot of different applications this thing would be good for. Again, we're going to add the link on what it would take to make it legal in the state of North Carolina. This thing out earlier, I haven't had the chance to really demo it myself. I know I've been in my brother-in-law's or my nephew's that he has, but little things like these tie-down straps all around it, and there's some welded-on pieces here and places to mount all kind of different things. It's got tow hooks on the back. One thing about it, for me, like I like to hunt and fish a lot, so I know it's red and kind of bright. They do make a black model, but you could definitely take this thing hunting. It's not very loud for a diesel motor. I'll let you hear it crank up really quick. I don't know how it's going to sound with this microphone on, but we'll give it a whirl. Pretty quiet engine. A 5-speed engine, 1-speed reverse. It's a simple manual transmission, real easy to drive. It being a diesel, it's not very hard to take off in. If you're a little nervous, I know anymore everything's automatic, so if you've never driven a straight drive machine, it's pretty simple. Really, you can just dump the clutch and the motor's got enough. It just kind of takes off. You don't even need the accelerator hardly. pretty simple to drive as well. It's a 5-speed with a single speed reverse. It's got a horn, which I think you got to have one of those too. I'll back it up and drive it around a little bit. I think the microphone might have enough signal for me to do this. Might have enough signal for me to do this. She's strong. I don't know what to say now.